I hope I'm live. Hey friends, I hope I am live because I'm doing this for the first time, so not very sure. Okay, guys. So today the topic I actually wanted to talk about is how not to destroy yourself when things are not going in uh, in your favor. Some chaos is happening, some destruction is happening, um, something is happening which is not in our favor, right? So friends, what happens, I mean, why, first let me talk a little bit about why I chose this topic. So these days so much is happening around us, and this is one thing which is happening with everyone, right? किसी का जॉब के साथ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, किसी का बिजनेस के साथ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, फाइनेंसेस के साथ बहुत सारे लोगों को प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, फाइनेंसेस इधर उधर हो गए हैं लोगों के. सो दिस वाज अ टाइम व्हेन आई थॉट दिस इज अ परफेक्ट टाइम टू यू नो give this information to you or to share this information to you. इस तरह के टाइम जब होते हैं ना हमारी लाइफ में, तो जब नॉर्मल चल रही होती है ना लाइफ, तो हम लोग बड़े आराम से ईज ऑन चल रहे होते हैं. देन वी डू नॉट रियलाइज दैट वी हैव टू ट्रेन आवर सेल्फ, वी हैव टू वर्क ऑन आवर सेल्फ टू बी रेडी फॉर these things, these issues, these times, right? And when these things happen, because we are, first we are not ready, and second, इमोशनल ड्रामा इतना क्रिएट हो जाता है हमारी लाइफ में दैट वी फॉरगेट कि अरे मुझे कुछ करना भी है अपनी लाइफ में, राइट? या मुझे इसको डील करना कैसे है. So today I wanted to bring two things in front of you, two aspects of life which we totally ignore. We ignore when things are going normal. We also ignore when things are not going normal, right? When some chaos is there. And those two things are, first is that life has a design. Life never gives you something just like that. We think this is happening with us because of some reason, कि क्योंकि वो इंसान ऐसा है इसलिए ये प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर रहा है मेरी लाइफ में. नहीं, वो किसी रीजन से आपकी लाइफ में आया है, वो सिचुएशन किसी रीजन से आपकी लाइफ में आई है, बट बिकॉज वी डू नॉट अंडरस्टैंड दैट, we don't understand the design of life, we feel that this is all about those people or about those situations or mera luck kharab hai, right? So let me tell you one thing. Life always has a design. We are born with the script, right? Whenever we are born, whenever we live this life, our whole purpose to experience this life is to learn how to love ourselves and how to live happily and to spread love to people. Okay? And whenever we are learning all of that, so learn to love ourselves means, and how to experience love means, doesn't matter what is happening outside, we are loving ourselves, we are one with ourselves. The major problem or major issue, or you can say the major point which is right now, which is main mudda of this session, is that we do not understand that we are here to love ourselves and to spread love. That is it. Doesn't matter what is happening outside. And also what we do not understand, that love is inside, love is not outside. Because हम लोग अपने आप को प्यार करना नहीं जानते, हम लोग अपने आप के साथ वननेस में नहीं रहते, हम लोग ये भूल जाते हैं कि हाँ, हमें अपने लिए क्या चाहिए, राइट? इसलिए हम दूसरों से एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे होते हैं, क्योंकि अपने आप को वो देना नहीं आता, तो दूसरों से एक्सपेक्ट करना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं कि वो हमें दे, और फिर हमें नहीं मिलता, देन वी आर अनहैप्पी, right? So life gives you those situations, those people, so that you can learn in whatever situation it is. Doesn't matter, you know how to love yourself. This is the whole point of experiencing this life, right? And whenever life throws any challenge, some tough problems, some tough people in front of us, we think it is happening against us, it is happening because भगवान नहीं चाहता कि हम खुश रहें या वो इंसान नहीं चाहता हम खुश रहें, मेरे साथ ही क्यों होता है? That's the biggest question we all have. The thing is, what we do not understand, what we do not realize, that these events or these people, they shape us. They come in our life to help us to grow, to see that side of life which in normal comfort zone we do not want to see. Who would want to go himself and want to get into some trouble just because he wants to learn something new? So if somebody is coming in front of you, some tough person is coming in front of you, that person is criticizing you and telling you कि अरे तुम ऐसे हो, तुम ये नहीं कर रहे हो, तुम उस तरह से नहीं कर रहे हो, तुम काम ठीक से नहीं कर रहे हो, या you don't know how to do whatever, हम लोग उसको लेते हैं एज अ क्रिटिसिज्म, हम लोग उसको लेते हैं कि वो इंसान हमें पसंद नहीं करता. ठीक, व्हाट वी डू नॉट अंडरस्टैंड इज कि ये सिचुएशन जो आई है या वो इंसान जो आया है हमारी लाइफ में, वो सिर्फ हमें ये बताने हैं कि यहाँ स्कोप ऑफ ग्रोथ है, एंड दिस इज हाउ वी विल लर्न this thing, and this is how we are going to go to next step. That is something which we do not understand. So we forget one thing, which is a very, very, very powerful thing, and that is, today I'm going to give you this one sentence can change your life if you start believing on this one sentence, that chaos leads to creation. Chaos always takes you to creation. Whatever chaos is happening, if you're seeing it right now, yes, it is chaos. Yes, it is a problem. But if you will understand the lesson, then you will start creating things for yourself, which generally we don't understand. Right? So, always remember this one thing, that chaos always leads us to creation. Okay? And whenever we are talking about growth, what kind of growth? What do I mean by growth? So we always want to be in comfort zone. We are happy with whatever we have in this present scenario. But at the same time, what do we want? We want, like, I have 2 BHK, so I would want 4 BHK or 5 BHK. If I have 5 BHK, I would want a proper house for myself, जिस पे जमीन भी मेरी हो और सब कुछ हो, राइट? मेरे पास अगर ऑल्टो है तो आई वुड वांट SX4 है तो आई वुड वांट इनोवा है तो आई वुड वांट पोर्शे और BMW और एनी काइंड ऑफ बिगर कार. मेरे पास 100 करोड़ है तो मुझे 500 करोड़ चाहिए, 500 करोड़ है तो 1000 करोड़ चाहिए. That is how we feel that yes, we are growing, right? हम उसको इस नजरिए से देखते हैं. But let me tell you one thing. हम हमेशा ये चाहते हैं कि लाइफ हमें इस तरह से ग्रोथ दे, बट लाइफ हमें कभी भी उस तरह से ग्रोथ नहीं देगी जो इस तरह से हमें चाहिए. हमें चाहिए कि आज मेरे पास 100 करोड़ है, मेरे पास 500 करोड़ एक साल के अंदर हो जाए. नहीं, it is gonna create you, it is gonna grow you to that level कि आप उस पैसे को संभाल भी पाओ, राइट? अगर एक टीनेजर को आप, जिसको अभी नया चीजें हैंडल करना आया है, लाइक अभी let's not talk about teenager, let's talk about a person who has joined the company just now, who doesn't even know what is happening in the company. उसको 2 महीने भी नहीं हुए और आपने उसको CEO बना दिया. What is going to happen? He's going to fail. Because आपने उसको एक्सपीरियंस नहीं दिया, आपने उसको वो क्वालिटीज नहीं दी, वो कैपेबिलिटीज नहीं दी, वो लोगों को हैंडल करने का तरीका उसको भी नहीं पता, वो भी उसको इतना एक्सपीरियंस है ही नहीं, वो एक्सपोजर उसके पास नहीं है. हाउ टू डील विद पीपल ही डजंट नो. Then what's going to happen? He's going to fail, right? The same way universe wants to create that thing, or life wants to create that kind of scenario around you to create that level for you. जहां आपको 500 करोड़ चाहिए थे, उस लेवल को क्रिएट करने के लिए, उस 500 करोड़ को क्रिएट करने से पहले वो चाहता है कि आपके लिए वो फाउंडेशन क्रिएट कर दे, सो दैट आप फॉल नहीं करो, फॉल बैक ना करो, राइट? उस 500 करोड़ का कोई फायदा नहीं है कि आप 100 करोड़ से 500 करोड़ पे गए और फिर 100 करोड़ पे आ गए थोड़े दिन बाद, right? So it creates that kind of solid foundation. So just imagine if we are making a house and the foundation of house is weak, will we have a strong house? No, we won't. We won't have a strong building. So the same thing is what life is doing with us. It is not going to do the things the way you want it to do. You have asked for something, it is going to create it for you. But before that, it wants you to be ready to receive it. And when it will create those kind of events which will help you to grow. And growth is not going to be external. The growth is going to be internal. It is not going to be external, right? So there was a movie, I don't remember the name and I don't remember the actors, but just I remember one scene where there is a guy who crips a lot, you know, अरे भगवान मेरी सुनता नहीं है, भगवान मेरी करता नहीं है, you know, मैं इतने टाइम से जॉब मांग रहा हूँ, my sister is not getting married or something like that. So all of that, and one day God comes and says that, okay, you take my power. Now you are God. Whatever you want to do, you can do that. And then there is one guy who wanted, I think, a bike or something, and he just does this, and this guy gets a bike. Another, there was a help. उसके घर में एक हेल्प थी, हाउस हेल्प थी, वो हमेशा क्रिप करती थी, माय हस्बैंड ड्रिंक्स, वी डोंट हैव मनी, अगर पैसा आ जाता तो कम से कम थोड़ा सा सपोर्ट हो जाता, दिस एंड दैट एंड ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला. उसको उन्होंने पैसा दे दिया उसके हस्बैंड को, राइट? सो नेक्स्ट डे व्हेन ही गेट्स अप, he realizes जिस बंदे को बाइक दी थी उसका एक्सीडेंट हो गया एंड ही डाइड ऑन द स्पॉट. जिस हेल्प को उन्होंने पैसा दिया था, उसके हस्बैंड को उसने पैसा दिया था, वो हस्बैंड पैसा लेके किसी और लेडी के साथ he went away, right? He left her. So then he realized the work God was doing was not just like giving things. He wants to create things for life so that people can grow. So we always ask for external things. What we do not realize is that growth is always internal. If internally you will grow, outside things will automatically change. You do not have to think about it. You don't have to worry about it. But this is one thing we do not understand. So, sadly, we are always trying to grow from outside. We are always think life is from outside to inside, but it is opposite. It is from inside to outside, right? There is also an example which I give, that there is a peon. उसको उसको CEO बनना है, तो जो नॉर्मल 12th के बाद जो नॉर्मल सिनेरियो में CEO बनता है, उसका क्या होता है, वो CEO बनता है 20 साल में ऑन एन एवरेज. उसके पास वो ऑलरेडी 35 का है, आई मीन ऑन एन एवरेज 40 की एज में बनते हैं, और 20 की एज में हम लोग ग्रेजुएशन कर लेते हैं. सो 20 ईयर्स चाहिए होते हैं किसी को CEO बनने के लिए, एवरेज मिनिमम एज के आसपास मैं लगा के चल रही हूँ. सो 20 ईयर्स में लोग CEO बनते हैं आफ्टर ग्रेजुएशन, एंड दैट पर्सन इज ऑलरेडी 35 और 34. तो उसके पास 6 साल है उसको CEO बनना है, या 7 साल है उसको CEO बनना है, या 8 साल है उसको CEO बनना है. सो जो नॉर्मल लोग 20 साल में करते हैं, वो उसको 6-7 साल में करना है. तो what actually God is going to do? He is going to create those kind of circumstances, those kind of people who are more experienced, जिससे उसको अच्छा exposure मिले, जिससे वो grow कर सके eventually, right? अगर वो next day life उसको बना दे CEO, he's going to collapse and company is going to collapse. And this is something what we don't understand. That is something which we do not realize that this is happening, right? So the summary here is that the challenges which are coming in your life, the problems which we see as problems or as barriers, right? Those challenges are there for your growth. I understand right now it may be maybe hard for you to realize that. But if you go in your life, you will realize that whenever something happens. Thank you Navjot, thanks a lot. So whenever something is happening, something tough has happened in your life, whenever you came out from that tough situation, you already knew, you already got your answer, which you had from yourself and from life. You always grew that way, right? Which we do not understand generally. Okay. Second point is that we are limitless. When I'm talking about limitless, that means that we are having so much of power inside us, which we don't realize that we have. We eventually forget that we are so powerful. Just imagine a kid who is learning how to walk, राइट अगर उसको ये पता चल जाए कि मेरे अंदर ओवर थिंकिंग की पावर है, और ओवर थिंक करके मैं बहुत ज़्यादा ओवर थिंक करके मुझे ये पता चल जाएगा कि मैं कितनी बार गिरूंगा, और उसका पेन भी मुझे पता चल जाए, तो उसके बाद वो वॉक करना ट्राई करना भी बंद कर देगा, बिकॉज ही विल गेट स्कैर्ड. Kids do not think, they just do, they just start walking. They don't even learn, they just start walking. They fall down, वो गिरेंगे खड़े होंगे, गिरेंगे खड़े होंगे, और इवेंचुअली चलना शुरू कर देंगे, राइट? ये हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हम लोग बहुत कुछ सोच लेते हैं अपने माइंड में, और उस चक्कर में, उस सब कुछ को सोचने के चक्कर में we don't realize that we lose the power we have, or we forget the power we have. We are always scared of those hurdles, those barriers, and we don't realize that we are so powerful. It's not just a statement which I am telling you. This is a truth. People, hey Abhishek, after a long time seeing you, it's so amazing. Thank you. So, people, if you see around the world, so many miracles are happening. People have healed their cancer, 4-stage cancer, 3rd-stage cancer, they have healed. People lose everything and they come back. Best example, we have, I think, let's forget it, because मैं Steve Jobs में और किसी में confuse हो रही हूँ. So I think Steve Jobs is the guy. He was thrown out from his company, and then he again created another company. I think he's Steve Jobs only, right? So then we, what happens? We lose the power. We do not realize what is happening, and we feel कि इन लोगों के पास ना कुछ extra है, right? People come to me and they say, you have some magic, अभी तो हम बड़े परेशान आए थे, now I'm happy. No, I don't have any magic. I just connect with you and I show you your power. That is it. That's the only thing I'm doing. But that power I'm not giving you. That power you already have. The only thing is that you're not able to see that power. So much is happening in the world, right? Which we do not realize that all of this is happening. People are doing so much. People have created so much. People are doing researches. They're discovering so much. Why it is happening there? Because they are so powerful and they know their power. The most successful people in the world, they know they have power, and they know whatever hurdle is going to come, it's just going to grow them more. They're not scared of those hurdles. We lose our power when we get scared of hurdles. And why does that happen? If you see your life, there is, whenever some problem comes, we start getting so scared. We do not realize that why it is happening. Let me take an example. हम अगर अपनी लाइफ को देखें ओवरऑल, ठीक, तो हमारी लाइफ में ना 20% जो है वो रियल में हो रहा है, रियलिटी है. बट अगर हम 80% देखेंगे तो सिर्फ हमारी बनाई हुई assumptions हैं. एक इंसान ने एक बार हमें कुछ कहा या 20 बार कहा, बहुत लोग बोलते कि नहीं एक बार नहीं कहा यार उसने मुझे 20-25 बार बोल दिया, आई एम सेइंग 20-25 बार बोला, उसने 20 बार बोला, आपने उसको 2000 बार अपने माइंड में रिपीट टेलीकास्ट करते रहे करते रहे करते रहे करते रहे, राइट? और जो लूप है उसका, उसमें फंस गए उस इमोशन के. डोंट वी डू दैट? वी always 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 do that. What we don't realize is that we are getting caught up in the loop जिससे हम बाहर नहीं आ पाएंगे. और हम ये भी नहीं समझ पाते, you know, this is my invitation to you as well, कि whenever next time you realize कि I am getting caught up into some emotional drama, the only thing, or some heavy energy, right? Just ask one question: is it helping me? Let me take an example. Our boss has asked that you have to come with me in a meeting and you have to present my product. ठीक? या कोई बिजनेस ओनर है, उसको कोई बड़ा क्लाइंट मिल गया, उसको जाना है कल अपना प्रोडक्ट प्रेजेंट करना है. पूरी रात हम सोएंगे नहीं, विल गेट स्कैर्ड. कभी अगर ये हो गया तो क्या होगा, अगर वो हो गया तो क्या होगा, मेरा बॉस क्या कहेगा, मेरा कुलीग क्या कहेगा, ऐसे हो जाएगा वैसे हो जाएगा. वी गेट कॉट अप इनटू दैट ड्रामा. What we don't realize, I'm sorry, what we do not realize is कि ये जो स्ट्रेस हमने इतना सारा ले लिया है, ये हमें जो सोल्यूशन हमें निकालना था उससे तो दूर ही ले गया ना, राइट? हमारा मेन पर्पस था, हमारा मेन गोल था कि हमारा जो भी हम प्रेजेंट करें, जो भी प्रेजेंटेशन हो या जो भी मीटिंग हो, दैट शुड गो वेल. बट वेयर इन दिस होल सिनेरियो मीटिंग कहाँ गई? मीटिंग तो गई. This is what we are doing in our life. We get caught up into some heavy emotion and then we don't realize that we are assuming things. It is not happening in real. If you see your life, 80% life is spent only in assumptions. वो मेरे को ऐसा बोल रहा है, उसका मतलब ये है, उसका मतलब वो ऐसा है, उसका मतलब वो मेरे बारे में ऐसा सोचता है. तो उसके बाद हम क्या करेंगे, या तो उसको प्रॉब्लम करना शुरू कर देंगे, उसके बारे में खराब सोचना शुरू कर देंगे, अपने आप को बैश करना शुरू कर देंगे. हो सकता है उसके माइंड में वो हो भी नहीं, राइट? सो whenever this kind of situation comes, whenever these kind of things come, my invitation to you is, guys, stop, just sit down and think, is this emotion helping me to grow? Or it is just fulfilling my ego, it's just feeding my ego, that's it. उसने मुझे ये बोला, अब I'm not gonna talk to the person. Okay, I understand. Is that thing helping you? He is not talking to you. Sorry, he said something to you. Okay, that's his wish. But what are you doing? You want to punish that person, but actually you're punishing yourself. Because you are getting caught up into that heavy energy. It's troubling it actually destructing your whole space. It is destroying your inner peace. And it is stopping you from growth. It is actually taking you backward, not taking you ahead. Right? So, my invitation to all of you, whenever any problem, any person, difficult person rather, any situation which is not in your favor, whenever that is happening, or you feel something around me is not right, then please remember only two things. First, you're the most powerful person, right? Second, इसमें कुछ ना कुछ मेरे लिए होगा. And if you see life from that perspective, your life will alter. You will only and only grow. And when internal growth will happen, outside growth is, of course, for sure is going to happen, right? So, for today, thank you so much, Mamta, Harry, thanks a lot for coming. And guys, please remember two things. Life always have a design. Chaos leads to creation. Okay? And of course, third and the most powerful, that we are limitless. We are the most powerful person. And the power of us is choice, right? So next time I'm gonna come and we're gonna discuss the power of choice. Take care. Bye bye. See you next week. Okay, guys. And now I'm confused how to end this. Oh, it's there.